Hey guys, what's up? It's Emocorn Batman here, and welcome back to another video. Today will be Let's Play Terraria Episode 4. Let's get into the video. Alright, so if you were here last episode, what we had done is we got some gold, we got some other crafting stuff, we found a whole bunch of minecarts and stuff like that. But I've done some research and I found out that we have to defeat the Brain of Cthulhu to get the ore that we needed to mine Crimson. And also, another thing that I found out is that you can't really activate bosses or anything that you can do in journey mode. Journey mode is literally just like an easy way to have fun. It's not really bosses or like anything that I was hoping. So what I have decided to do is I thought I would make this season a little bit more interesting, and what I have done is I thought I would use a little bit of modding. If you've seen this little thing right here and wondered what it was, that would be our little modding table. We're not going to mod much, so it's going to be basically the same. The only thing we're going to mod basically is what we wouldn't have in Journey that we would have in any other mode. So, with that in mind, if you guys are ready for an awesome adventure, then let's get to it. First things first, about the Brain of Cthulhu. For it to be spawned, you need 3 NPCs and a certain amount of health. So, I put in a chest a whole bunch of health already. And I also put the Bloody Spine, which summons the Brain of Cthulhu. So, let's just research that, research them, research that, and use them. This isn't going to make me invincible, but it is going to make dying a little bit more slow. We may or may not beat the Brain of Cthulhu, because the Brain of Cthulhu is really hard. But we're definitely going to give it a try. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I am filled with as much healing potions as I can. And then we're going to, on the modding, we're going to add disable item cooldown. And that's about all we're going to do with that. And then we are going to make another room, and hopefully the nurse will come. So take this doll down, and then get us some wood. Make sure that this is to normal. Yep. Okay. So wood, wall. Some platforms. Do we have any research? Doesn't look like it, so we're gonna have to make some more. Okay, so some platforms. Go back up. Put them down. Put some wall in here. That was super quick. I don't know why that was super quick. Okay. Did I duplicate tables and chairs? I don't think so, so we're gonna have to make those too. One table, one chair, and one table. Alright. Tables and chairs. Put the chair down. And put the table down. Okay, now we need 2 torches. One there. Oh, I guess 2 there. And 1 there. Check our housing. Suitable. Alright. Now I'm going to close this back up. And then we're going to... Oh, door's over there. These are lightning bugs. They can be bait for fishing. There is fishing in this game. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is spawn the nurse. So we can spawn an NPC. Spawn the nurse here. Okay, that happened. Okay, so her room is going to be up here. Okay, so now she has a room. Now we have 3 NPCs. And we have the health. Now he should come at the beginning of night. What we can do is go to the settings. We can make it midnight, freeze time, so that if Brain of Cthulhu, if you die or it turns to day, and then the Brain of Cthulhu goes away. But if you stay at nighttime, there's a higher chance of the Brain of Cthulhu staying. So I'm gonna go a little bit away from the house, and I'm gonna summon the Brain of Cthulhu, and we'll see how that goes. Summon, summon. Okay, maybe we have to be in Crimson. Okay, so we're in Crimson. Now let's try and summon the Brain of Cthulhu. Here he comes. Da da da! Ah, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. So whether I die or not, I'm picking up a bunch of the ore that we need and a bunch of tissue samples, so that will also help. So it looks like we're not doing too bad against him. Look at that, guys. We've killed our first boss. Give yourself a high five. You earned it. Okay, now that we've gotten all that, we've gotten enough ore that we can research. We've gotten our first little minion that we can have. Let's go home before we actually do die. Why can't I go home? Ah! We're having technical difficulties. 1 second. Okay, now that we are home, now we can see what we can do with this ore. Stop it. I'm excited. Alright, let's see here. Ooh. We can make a lot of goodies. Oh, look at my little dude. Look at him, he's so cute. So this baby rattle right here is our first little minion. You can have pets, you can have minions. They go in here in these slots. And mine carts, mounts, which mounts makes you fly. Some do stuff like mining. It's all pretty cool. Right now, I want to find out what we can do with the tissue sample that we found. And I want to know what we can do with the amount of ore that we have now. Alright, let's see. Crafting. Okay, so it looks like we can make some better armor. Some 6 defense, 7 defense, 6 defense. We have 4, 5, 4. So let's make some of that. Alright, now we're at 19 defense. That's good, that's good. That's good, I won't complain. Alright. Now, next thing is our weapons and such. So, first is our sword. And this sword, 23, this sword's 13. So, let's switcheroo to. Let's research that. I forgot to research the suit. Alright. So, now let's go into duplication. Find everything that we just duplicated. Put it all back on. I'm gonna take this stupid sweater off. Now that is what I'm talking about. Other than a little birdie just sitting on my head. That's alright. Okay. So now we want to craft the sword. I've already researched. Next is our pickaxe. And then our axe. Not you. And then okay, so we found a lot of cool stuff in there. Now let's just duplicate everything that we found. Okay, so this go there. This go here. Turbo. And go right here. Alright. Is that everything? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's put everything we don't need in our chest, and we might go through our chests one episode and sell everything that we don't need. And with the rope and the dirt, I'll show you guys in one episode, maybe this episode, what we do with the dirt and the rope. But for now, let's just go exploring back in the cave from last episode. 'Cause last episode we found some special graves. And I kind of want to explore and see what kind of graves they are while we use our new tools. Look at that. Well, let me unfreeze time for a second. Change it to noon. Close. Zoom. Just look how beautiful that is. Alright, let's go. Whoa! Did you guys see that? That's some beautiful. That's a beautiful tool right there. Gosh darn. Alright guys, I believe this is the mine that brought us straight to the tombstone. So it was down here, I believe, that we fell. Yeah, it was right here. So I want to go ahead and see what is down here. Get the torches out. Look at that, we defeated our 50th cave bat. Oh, what's that? Orange. Ooh, special blink root. Look at that. If we would have just came here, we would have been good on gold. We don't really need the gold, but... Alright, so here's just a dead end. It's just water. So let's go over this way and see what we can... Ooh, another special tree. Wow, that cuts so fast. The next ore that we'll be trying to get would be obsidian, which is just obviously when you put water on top of lava, and I'm seeing some lava pools that we can put a bucket of water into to make obsidian. But first we'll have to make a bucket, which is made out of the same stuff that make the anvil, but we will make that just in a second. Right now I want to see what exactly is down here. There's probably nothing. But it did say that it was someone's tombstone, so I'm a little curious. Another mine? We found the glowing world. Look at that. Ooh, and another life crystal. Not sure that I can use it anymore. Nope. Okay. This is where you can find the mushroom guy. And... oh, that's beautiful. Look at that house. Look at this building. It's magnificently beautiful. We're getting a lot of glowing mushrooms, it looks like. Maybe we'll get enough that we can research. Not 100% sure what they do yet, but I do know that they're good. They're a good thing. We need them. So just research them. Research whatever we can. Researching is pretty good if you need some space cleared out, but you don't have a chest with you. It's alright. You can just research things. Alright. That is significantly faster. That is so much faster. That's gonna make everything so much easier. There's some more crimtane ore, but we're good on ore. So research more mushrooms. I kind of want to see in one episode if we can find the glowing mushroom man. I've never, even modding, been able to find the mushroom man here. But we can give it a try. Alright. So, more mushrooms. Okay, so we found enough glowing mushrooms. Continuing to find the glowing mushroom man. Just a little bit. Not much. A meteorite has landed. Ooh. We're in for it now, guys. Alright. So first, I want to find out what exactly tissue samples do. Ooh. Ooh. Need some jungle spores and some bones. This right here, it's summons basically a chest wherever I go. I can summon a chest. But we'll need some jungle spores and some bone, which jungle spores are underground in the jungle, and bones can be found from skeletons. Mushrooms can make a lot. Ooh! A regular healing potion. Oh, I got enough of that. I just need a bottle. I'll need a mud. Ooh! Smooth right bar. We need an auto hammer. I'm not exactly sure how to make an auto hammer. I'll research that, and that'll be another episode. So if you guys want to see some what kind of bar this is, then stay tuned for the next episode. But I want to make me some healing potions. I don't need a bottle, which means I may need some sand. Alright. So that's going to be in the desert world. But first, let's look for that meteorite. To do so, we'll need to reveal map, yes. So what this is going to do is this is going to show us the entire map. Now the meteorite, I can't really touch it without it burning me. And there'll be little enemies that will burn me for about a minute. But we'll see how much meteorite we can get. We'll need about 100 of it. And then we'll be able to make some meteor stuff. I'm not exactly sure if that's stronger than Crimitane, but we'll see. I believe, yep, this is the meteor. So it looks like it's in the desert biome. Anyway, we need sand, and it looks like it's right by the ocean. So I'm going to turn it to day. I'm gonna freeze time. That way it doesn't turn to night while we're going. And I'll see you guys when we get there. So I found an NPC down here in the Crimson. So what we're gonna do is make sure that spawn rate is low so that no one will mess with us when we're talking to this man. Ooh, barkeeper. Ooh. What does he give us? Some ale. Ooh, flamebuster rod. And that's where magic comes in. That's 18. This is 23. Ooh, 28. This is 25. And this is 4. Let's use to store your items. This will come handy later if you put the crystals inside the crystal stand. It'll activate some goblins, and I'm not sure what it does, but I think it gives you some special mana that you need to use for some items. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy those. I'm gonna research them. And I'm gonna buy probably this. I'm gonna research it. Doesn't look like I can buy anything else. Could have researched the coin. So he says to place an Eternia crystal, you must obtain an Eternia crystal and stand to put it in it, and it just so happens that you can buy them from me. You'll want to place your crystal stand in a pretty open flat area. Lots of walls and stuff might make it pretty difficult to protect. You want to make sure that you're protected and your stuff is protected because the goblins are very high level. they'll destroy your stuff and kill your people and kill you. So once your stand is set up, just put it in the stand, holding the Eternal Crystal, and prepare for fight. Of course, you can't let Old One's army destroy the crystal. This will have catastrophic consequences from the homeworld. So, yeah, it's a very, very dangerous task to be doing that, to be summoning the goblins. So, it's very dangerous, highly not recommended, especially in the very beginning. So, anyway, now let's go. I'll see you guys when we get to the meteorite. So we found the meteorite. I gotta get out of here before I die. Alright, did we get enough to research? We did. Alright, now let's go home. Okay. Now let's see what we can do with our meteorite. We can make cactus stuff, but not very good cactus stuff. Alright, so let's make 25 bars. Now we can research that. 25 bars is going to get us 999 bars. Now let's go to our anvil. Ooh, space gun. Craft that, research it. So this is 5 defense, 6 defense, 5 defense. Which is not as much as we got now. So definitely don't need the armor from the meteorite. Do we need the hammer? Oh, so it's got hammer and axe power. This just has axe power. Alright, so let's make that, research that. Looks like that's about all we can get from that. But now we can make some glass. Glass makes bottle. So let's go to our duplication real quick. And just duplicate that gun, space gun, and our axe hammer. Put that there. Put this here. This, I believe, just uses mana. Pew pew. Pew. Pew pew. See. Okay. So now we can make glass or meteorite brick. Ooh. Let's make some brick. Oh, meteorite workbench. How many of these do we need? 100? Ah! Making a whole bunch of benches I don't need. Poop. Okay. So yeah, glass does need sand. So we'll make some glass. How much do I need? 100? Okay. Hundred. Duplication. Just look it up. Glass. Okay, so it doesn't look like we can make bottle out of it. Let's just go over to Seth here. See what we can make out of glass. Okay, so yes, we can make bottles out of glass. It just takes the furnace instead of the anvil. Okay, there it is. There's our glass bottles. Okay, now that we have our bottles, I can't exactly remember what we needed it for. But if you place one on top of the crafting table right there, it opens up so much more crafting that you can do. You can put stuff in a bottle. Okay, now we need a bucket. So we need to duplicate stuff to make a bucket, which probably would be lead. Crafting. Ooh. That's what we needed a bottle for. Look at that. Now we got healing potion. Cool. That makes me happy. Okay, let's see if we can make a bucket now. Ooh, we can make fancy stuff. Maybe one episode we'll make a whole bunch of fancy stuff for the house. But right now, I want to see how to make a bucket. Because if we can make a bucket, we can get some obsidian, which obsidian will be our next ore. There's our bucket. Let's research that. Alright, now we gotta empty out our stuff. Don't need that. Okay. So we're going to duplicate the bucket. Okay, and we're gonna duplicate the potion that we just made, the regular healing potion. Make 3 of those. Okay, so now let's go into our mine, and for the last thing we do today, let's make some obsidian. Okay, so now we got our bucket, fill it with water, research that. Okay, now we just find our lava. Alright, so now we're down to the lava. Looks kind of cool. So now we'll just scoop up a bucket of lava, research that. Okay, and then pour water all over the lava. Got ourselves some obsidian there. We need 100, so we're going to be here a little bit. So we have enough obsidian researched. We're gonna see what we can do with the obsidian. Ooh, we can make an obsidian skull. Grants immunity to fire blocks. That is definitely going to be important. So let's go to duplication. Equip that into our inventory accessories here. Go back to crafting. Can make some demon torches. For right now, we want to see what we can make out of obsidian. What the heck? Let's make some torches first. So let's find the obsidian right here. Alright, now crafting. Alright, now we have demon torches. Those are cool. Okay. Now let's see what we can make out of obsidian. Whoa, out of the sword, we can make this sword, Knight Edge. But we need all of these swords, Fiery Greatsword, Blade of Grass, and Blood Butcher. So we need some other swords. I'm going to do a lot of research, figure out how to get those, because this does kind of look cool. And it's definitely strong. So let's go into obsidian. Obsidian can make a hellstone bar. Ooh! I need a hellforge. Dang it. That'll unfortunately have to be next episode. So if you want to see some hellforge bar, which is very strong stuff, if you want to see some hellstone bar, then you'll have to tune next episode, because we are out of time today. What else can we make? Obsidian sink, toilet, hat, long coat, pants, chest, wall, brick, obsidian skin potion. Ooh. Anyway, unfortunately, that will be all for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. We have gotten so much further. We've gotten so far. And with barely any mods. So I'm happy about that. But unfortunately, it is out of time. I've went over time limit, but I thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video and you want me to mod more, give this video a good old thumbs up, would you? It definitely helps this channel, and it shows me all the love you guys give. You guys have given me so much love. I thank you guys so much for that. This channel is growing because of you guys. Because of you guys, this is all possible. Also, if you subscribe, you, your friends, family can all watch. Maybe the hobo down the street. Who knows? Thank you. No, but just kidding. But for real, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Leave a like, subscribe. It'll definitely help this channel. Thank you guys for watching. And this is Emo Corn Batman signing out. Thank you guys so much. Bye, guys.